What's the most insane way you've escalated a situation? I was at this coffee shop working on my laptop when the Wi-Fi disconnected for the 4th time in 20 minutes. I walked up to the counter and politely asked the barista if he could restart the router. He looked at me like I just asked him to donate a kidney and said, "The router's fine." Then he turned around and went back to making drinks like I didn't exist. I sat back down, opened my email, and 2 minutes later the Wi-Fi died again. I walked back up, a little less polite this time, and said, "Hey, it's still not working. Could you please just check it?" He sighed, disappeared into the back for maybe 30 seconds, came back and said, "I check, it's fine." It was not fine. So I did what any reasonable, slightly unhinged person would do. I pulled up a Wi-Fi analyzer app on my phone and started walking around the shop like I was hunting ghosts. The signal kept dropping near the storage closet. I walked over, opened the door, and found the router sitting on top of a space heater in a closet with zero ventilation. The thing was hotter than my laptop after running 6 Chrome tabs. I walked back to the counter, showed him the app, explained the problem, and suggested they move the router somewhere it wouldn't spontaneously combust. And instead of saying thank you, he said, "You're causing a scene. I'm going to have to ask you to leave." "Excuse me? I just diagnosed your entire network issue in under 5 minutes, and you're kicking me out?" At this point, I was beyond reason. I walked back to the closet, unplugged the router, moved it to the counter where there was actual airflow, and plugged it back in. The Wi-Fi came back instantly. Everyone in the shop started clapping because apparently they'd all been dealing with the same issue, and just suffered in silence like hostages. But the barista looked at me like I just committed a felony. He goes, "You can't touch our equipment. I'm calling my manager." "Fine, call him." The manager came out, listened to the barista explain how I vandalized the router, then looked at where I moved it. He looked at the barista and said, "Why didn't you just move it?" The barista had no answer, just stood there blinking like his brain was buffering. The manager handed me a free coffee, apologized, and told the barista they'd talk later. I sat back down, reconnected to the Wi-Fi, and watched that guy get chewed out in the back room through the window. Best latte I ever had.